Amendments to the Public Health Act will help determine safe decibel levels for various locations. In June 2023, Gros-Islet residents expressed concerns about noise pollution in the constituency, which they claimed was affecting their physical and mental health. MP for the area, Kenson Casimir, who has been a staunch supporter of the amendments to the Act, vowed to get to the bottom of the matter.
We never had a decibel level before, simply because we didn't have the technology to actually look at decibel levels and for police officers to have a phone to say that this particular venue objectively is over the decibel level that is legally required for a particular area. Buses, vehicles, dual residential, dual sort of occupancy in areas. We have places like Rodney Bay where you have persons that are using it as residential areas and also commercial areas. What are the acceptable decibel levels for those areas? Areas like Cap Estate that is considered to be private, near schools.
Amendments to the Public Health Act were scheduled to be tabled for first reading in the lower house on Tuesday, October 21st. Casimir admits noise pollution is a thorny issue, ironically with a lack of sustained noise levels from not just complainants but stakeholders to effect immediate change.
Noise pollution is something that we're going to have for our first reading today. It's something that I've been championing from the day I became the minister and, of course, the MP for Gros-Islet, simply because I think we have a situation in the constituency, and indeed the rest of St. Lucia, and many have pussyfooted or avoided it simply because it's not a popular decision you're going to make when you're controlling noise. Some people are going to be happy, some people are going to be upset. But we have to do something. We cannot leave it that way, and so we'll be having the first reading today, and then of course thereafter the public will have the opportunity to go through the document and make recommendations and to join in the discussion on how we deal with noise pollution in this country.
The MP for Gros-Islet urged residents to provide their input on the amendment.
We will be making that first reading today, and after everybody can opine and make recommendations, which is what I really want, for everybody to really speak on it and make recommendations in terms of how we can strengthen it even further.
This is not the first time the legislation has been revised. A few years ago, Parliament passed the Public Health Amendments Act of 2019 to expand the powers of public health officers to enforce legislation on noise pollution. It authorizes public health officers to enter premises to measure noise levels, take samples, and enforce legislation. Now, Casimir is spearheading changes to further refine regulations and oversight for the use of devices to measure sound levels and adherence to the procedures to enable the actual enforcement of the law. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.